welcome you to Disconnect, where we are going to present the improvements that come with the version 0.29 in the Universal Reconciliator. Spreadsheet Refactor. For this new version, the Universal Reconciliator not only prepares new features, but also redesign the data view experience of your resources or spreadsheet to optimize the performance and offer a more intuitive user experience. Let's get started! For this new version, the numbering columns and the columns names remain fixed to improve visibility and mount the data in your tables. Another change you will find within your tables to enhance your user experience is the identification of columns types through icons and colors. Additional columns created in a resource now have a different colors and icons according to the column type. VLOOKUP, drop-down menu column, duplicate column, transformation column, comment column, or expiration column. Continuing with the columns, now we find the action button where everything is centralized in just a single click away. From this button, you can perform all actions on the columns: change format, change name, move, or hide. Depending on the type, you can perform additional actions such as viewing the formula or editing a VLOOKUP. To sort the records in your columns, now you have to click on the name of any column. First click, organize the records in ascending order. Second click, organize the records in descending order. Third click, organize the records back to their original form. Groupings. For this version, we improved the user experience of groupings. Now, you will find this option within the Edit panel in the different resources. From there, you can create groupings and edit existing ones. Additionally, the process of creating groupings is now more intuitive. Select the grouping criteria, values, and their function to save a grouping. Within the settings, just as before, you can select your groupings to be cumulative. Finally, the created groupings are now listed within their own space, and you don't have to scroll endlessly to the right to have visibility of them. Adding chained columns. This new feature is very useful for all those use cases that involve chained reconciliations and wish to have visibility of their processes in a single resources. Now, in a preceding or parent reconciliation, you can add chained columns that come from any reconciliation in the chain and bring the respective counterpart of the reconciled records. It's like a VLOOKUP within the reconciliation chain that allows you to identify specific data from the reconciled records so that you can centralize the analysis of your reconciliation flow in a single table. Union trigger. We want to further optimize the execution of your reconciliations. Now, within an union of sources, you can select the source that you want to act as a trigger for the resource. With this, the execution of reconciliation depends only on the update of one of the resources that is included inside of the union. By default, the first added source within the union is assigned as the trigger. By default, the first added source within the union is assigned as a trigger. Tag reconciliation used in the accounting translator. Now, the reconciliations used in the accounting translator have an identifier. This way, we provide cross-cutting control and improve visibility for the user on those resources that are also being used in the accounting translator. This generates a kind of alert about the deletion or adding of these resources. Duplicate file control. Since this version of our universal reconciliator, the system is capable of detecting the loading of duplicate files. This way, we avoid any unnecessary reprocessing and improve the efficiency of the tool. Adding filters. Now, from the reconciliations list, you can filter by under review or change in process status. These filters are very useful for the supervisor users. Applying these filters, you can search even in subfolders for all the reconciliations that have approval or pending changes. These are some of the new features that came with this new version. If you want to learn more details about the updates, visit the What's New section inside our Help Center. See you at the next Symmetric Connect.